Happy Saturday. Can't believe it's Saturday already. My gosh. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Triple C? Let's go. What's up, Alfred? Gina Marie. Gina, did you get a photo posted by Disneyland? I could have sworn that was like the Pluto, right? So congratulations. How cool is that? All the way from Florida. How you doing? Best Conjuring. Best Conjuring. Oh, damn. I've been trying to watch Conjuring, but having a baby, it's not easy. It is not easy. Can't be watching scary movies with the baby. What's up, Endless Abyss? Happy Saturday. Dank Slayer, how you doing? What's up, Rudio? Rudio, leave Murdy alone. Leave him alone. Murdy is doing a remarkable job. A remarkable job out there at HHN. Juicy Julie. Opening day was fire. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Rewind me back to opening day. Let me see. What's up, Daniel Barry? We got Santi. What's up? Dodger game is getting pretty crazy. When I last saw it, it was 0-0, but it was like really early. Dodgers 3-0, and there's a no hitter. Wow, is the starting pitcher still going? Yeah, Yamamoto. Wow, we gotta tune in. We gotta tune into that. A no hitter. He just struck him out. All right. We're gonna start off with some baseball. Oh my gosh. Turn that off. We're going to start off with some baseball. Where are we at? MLB. We got a no-hitter by the Dodgers right now. Damn, do they keep him in the game? 107 pitches. That is a lot. That is a lot. What's up, JB? We got 2 outs. Oh, my God. 10 strikeouts. Yamamoto. 1 more out. Bottom of the 9th. Wait. Is it 2? Did they get him out or not? What the heck? Oh, my gosh. Was it a glitch or something? Oh, no, it is 2 outs. All right. 2 outs, 1 strike, foul ball. Let's see what happens. Damn, 109 pitch. That has to be some of the highest pitch count of the year. It's like pitchers in 2025 don't even go 100 pitches anymore. It's so weird. Because I remember, like, you go 10 years ago, these pitchers going 120, 125 pitches all the time. Like, it was normal. All right, he threw a ball. Damn. Yamamoto. Did he get a walk? Because it doesn't say perfect game. Oh, he has 2 walks. But he's about to throw a no-hitter if he could get this person out. He got Holiday. He's already 0 for 3. Can he go 0 for 4? Oh my God. I don't even want you guys to watch what just happened. Oh my God. 9th inning bomb to break the no-hitter. Wow, that is rough. Oh my God. Get him out of the game. Get him out of the game. It's all over. It's all over. Just get the closer in. There ain't no reason to have this fool out anymore. Wow. Home run. That's rough. Not even just like a hit, but the dude hits a bomb. Wow. Nothing you could do about it. Fly ball to right center field. Yeah, they're taking him out. Yamamoto's being taken out. That's not fun. Well, at least the Dodgers are still winning. We got only one more out. I wish I got to meet you on opening day, but it's all right. Opening day was 5 fires, except the line for Jason. Dude, I just saw a picture right now. I think it was Knott's Network. It came up on my feed right now. Let me see if my internet works. Oh, hold on. Stand by. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. My 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 Instagram wasn't popping up. Knott's Network. Yeah, they just posted what Jason right here, this one. On opening night. Oh, this is opening night. Oh, damn. I thought it was from today. But that's a prime example. Jason Q. You know how I look at all these lines that are just gigantic right now? We knew that was going to happen. It's not a surprise. What's up, Rick? Awesome hanging out with you, Rick. I can't wait for Knott's Magic Mountain Fright Fest, some Dark Harbor to open to lessen the crowds for real. Yeah, right now it's just Horror Nights, just the only one open, pretty much, right? I don't even know what else would be open at this time. It's just they opened up so early. They're the only ones. It's like the only thing to do right now. There's Oogie Boogie, but Oogie Boogie doesn't affect Horror Nights, in my opinion. Curious thoughts on Fave, like my favorite. I'm really loving Jason Universe, Terrifier, Wyatt 6 has been awesome. Scarecrow's just been freaking good. Fallout's been freaking good. Everything's been good. Poltergeist has shocked me. They've really stepped it up. Like, I can't really, like, point at a house and be like, I just don't like this and that and whatever. Everything's good. Everything's really good. Yeah, I don't really have a negative. I don't have a negative at all. That live you and Chris did was 5 fires, the best. Yeah, shout out to Chris for doing that. I haven't hung out with Chris in a long time, so like just to spend time with them was awesome. Not considering the live, but just spending time with them. And to do a media event with like a friend, it's so fun. Ran the Disney 10K. I saw that this morning, and now Bonfire 5 fires. That's really cool. The Run Disney thing. It's like Halloween inspired almost. How was your opening night packed lunch? It was wonderful. I had a turkey, ham, oven roasted chicken breast with provolone sandwich. I had strawberry, blueberries, big ass water, a big ass coffee. That's the only way I'm doing Horror Nights now. Like, I'm not gonna go out to eat anymore after Horror Night. I'd rather just pack my own lunch Same thing with Scary Farm. When I go to Scary Farm, I'll pack my own lunch. I go to Dark Harbor, pack my own lunch. I'm not eating out anymore. Like after like I'm not going to garbage Jack in the Box or any of those other restaurants like at 2 a.m. I can't do it. I'd rather just eat my own sandwich. Least favorite house. I don't know. I really don't know what's my least favorite right now. You know, it was originally Poltergeist. I just had a really bad run the first time I did it. I don't know. It's hard to do a ranking right now. Like I said this a couple times. If Scarecrow wasn't a repeat, it would be in the conversation for like best house of the year in this format right now. Scarecrow's so good. It's just so good. And it has music now. But Jason Universe, it's just ran for a really great year. Were they flustered with Terror Tram crowds last night? Yeah, I saw. I posted it on my Twitter. Let me see if I could bring it up. So, is it this one right here? This from Hector.
Nothing burns like the cold. Nothing burns.
So I guess what happened in this situation is like 2 or 3 trams just bam, 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 just getting dropped off. And, you know, I asked Hector, I was like, were you nitpicking this point? You know, because sometimes you could take a picture of something like, oh, look how packed it is. No, Hector said the whole thing, the whole even that last little box at the end of the War of the Worlds, it looked like that all the way to the end. And the pickup for the tram went into the hallway box in a War of the Worlds. So people were waiting in War of the Worlds, just a big ass long line to load on the Terror Tram. So I don't know what happened on the Terror Tram. Obviously something happened where things got so backed up, but I feel like this was just a yesterday thing. Thursday, Friday, it wasn't like that. Or not Thursday, Friday. What am I talking? Today's Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday. But I'm really curious if this happens again today. The crowds are huge. Obviously, Terror Tram's doing what it was intended to do, was eat a lot of people for 1 hour, and it's exactly that. It's doing that. My favorite Mondo Chris story was the turbulence on the way to Orlando. Yeah, dude, turbulence is scary, man. When you're on an airplane, it's the worst thing in the world. Worst thing in the world. What about the Terror Tram? I love the Terror Tram. If I posted a vlog today of my day 2 at Horror Nights, go check it out. You'll see a way different experience than the one that you just saw. I had an empty Terror Tram. It was amazing. It was really, the actors on the Terror Tram are really good. Are you going to take next weekend off from HHN and gear up for the following weeks of Scary Farm? No, we're going to Horror Nights a lot. I would like to be live streaming again at Horror Nights. That would be fun. But no, I'm not taking a break. I'm going to try to do Horror Nights as much as I can. Like today, my intention was to take a break from Horror Nights. But I kind of like... in the back of my mind, I'm like, I kind of want to go see the Chainsaw Chase Out. So I might go to Horror Nights today, like, I don't know, 11 to 2 a.m. kind of thing. Where, you know, I'm not really trying to do houses per se. If anything is short, I'll do it. But I'm thinking of going for, I want to see the Chainsaw Chase Out. I want to see art with the chainsaw. It's so cool. It's so cool to see that. I really want to buy that phone stand with the tripod that Chris was using. Yeah, that was cool. Where it's like MagSafe. It's a MagSafe right here. It's very nice. Very nice. I don't know what it's called. Just MagSafe tripod, I would assume. Any tips to be ready for Horror Nights? Wear the best walking shoes you could wear, man. I have Ultra Boost. Pretty sure, yeah. I have Ultra Boost. They're my favorite shoes ever to wear. Just because I know comfortably I could walk 20 to 35,000 steps and my feet are fine. Uh, so just be prepared with good walking shoes. And if you could get early entry, do it. It's extremely worth it. um, Do you think Hollywood would get Chica Bonnie one of these nights for Halloween Horror Nights? The curtains seem to be temporary. No, John's talked about it. It's gonna just be Freddy. Who knows what happened? If that was the intention the whole time, I have no idea. But it's only Freddy. You want to meet Chica Bonnie? They're in the maze. You just gotta find them in the maze. It was a nightmare. Yeah, Rick was stuck in that terror tram. It was a nightmare trying to get through the terror tram with Hector at 10 p.m. So there you go. Don't do terror tram at 10 p.m. Do it at 7 or something. I was stuck at the black phone area for 10 minutes. Oh my. This is my guess. This is just my guess. Maybe operations was trying to like, hey, let's test for a little more capacity. Let's see how it does. And it just went bad. I don't know what else to say. I think when the crowd is just, the whole terror tram is a conga line, you got to shut down loading. Hey, we're not loading for like 30 minutes. Sorry. It is what it is. We got to get people off or like out of the tram. Yeah, it's crazy. Thoughts on the Scaremony? I love it. I love the Scaremony. I want to watch it right now. Let's watch the Scaremony. I just want to see it. You know, there's like 2 Scaremonies. One of them had audio. One of them doesn't have audio. I don't know. It keeps flip-flopping. It's really weird. Really weird. Let me see. Scaremony. Because I don't think my Scaremony had audio. I don't know. I haven't looked at this video. See, that, and then if I go back to, this was yesterday.
30? Is this 4 hours out of your event?
Hell
The
no.
event's how many
Hey,
hours?
by the time you do your second house, it's 10.
Painted face and bright red nose, button eyes, black as coal. Shoes and silly hat, the bloody axe and baseball bat. You'll laugh, you'll chuckle, you'll even grin. That is until you is he in the closet or under the bed? It doesn't matter.
Even that's the. I don't know. I've seen like 3 different versions of Scaremony. It's kind of crazy. I was like, in my mind, I was like, I think I almost want to post another video because it's a different Scaremony. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just reading. Terrifier was a winner, though. Terrifier is amazing. It's amazing. I realized on opening day they really good on the conga lines. Yeah, I didn't really go through conga lines in the mazes. For me, I haven't really experienced a bad conga line where I'm just stuck. I have not experienced that. Every time I went through a maze, they let like 10 people at a time. Everyone got scared, but no people behind me. Low key, kind of scary. Yeah, they're doing good. You know, and I don't know if this is like a opening week thing, and like I'm not saying to take advantage or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give props. Our group, or just in general, like hearing it in the maze, I haven't heard one time, keep moving, keep, like nothing. I have seen like a maze host, like, you know, like come on, but not like verbally like keep moving, just kind of like a, you know, like come on, come on, come on, don't hold up the line. But I have not heard keep moving, not one time. I don't want to jinx it, but I just wanted to say that. Thanks for the tips, because I go to Horror Nights in 2 weeks. I bought the 2 p.m. day and night, which includes Express for Horror. Yeah, 2 p.m., that pass is great. Don't forget the 2 p.m. combo. You get early entry, so you could head on over to FNAF or Terrifier, and you bought Express. Do early entry, whatever you can, wait in line, and then whenever lines get ridiculous, do your Express. You got a great ticket. You got a really good ticket. What's up, Chris? One of the best horror nights I have been to for sure. Oh! Yeah, epic night. Dude, me and Chris, that was crazy. We had such a good day. It's now a 1-run. Is that Dodger game still going? Are you kidding me, dude? It's not over? What the hell's going? Is this refreshed? Oh my God, we're gonna lose. Don't. Now we gotta watch the Dodger game. I'm sorry, everybody. Dude, bases loaded and they're down by 1. Oh God. What's going on to the Dodgers? What the heck? Let's see. So the dude homered. The guy doubles, Jeremiah Jackson. Gunnar Henderson hit by pitch. What? And then a walk? Dude, that's some bad pitching, man. This ain't good. Oh my God, I think they got a hit. No! No! Dodgers, I think, are going to lose. Oh my God. Wow. Are you for real? I think the Dodgers. Oh my, official. No! No! Wow. This is brutal. Dude, it has to be on Twitter. This is, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Dude, no way. Oh my gosh. Hold on. There has to be a video of this. I just want to see. This is sad. Dodgers bullpen brutality.
And throw for strikes. Rivera up the middle, base hit. Mateo around third.
Wow, brutal. The Dodger. That's sad. They went from a no-hitter to losing up 3 runs in the 9th. Wow. That's so sad. That sucks. That sucked. Oh my gosh. What was the longest wait you saw for Express? For us on opening day, Express was like 25, 30 minutes for Jason. Everything else was fine. But I'll wait 25 minutes instead of 3 hours. We heard people wait 3 hours. So some people were saying that Express for Jason yesterday was like 40 or 50 minutes. It seems like Express and Jason is like the one that's being impacted the most. I don't really hear any horror stories yet. I haven't really heard any horror stories like, oh, I waited over an hour for Express. Haven't heard that yet. Can I use early entry even if my rib tour is for later? Some people say you can. I don't know how you do that, but some people said you can. You got to ask the VIP room if they're willing to like give you your credential with the early entry. I don't know how that'll play out. I've never done that before. If my rip tour is at 5:20, by what time would you think the tour ends so I could enjoy my front of the line? I'll say like 8:40, 9 o'clock. You'll be done. So then you got till 2 a.m. to do whatever you want. Maybe at the late, like say it's a slow rip tour, 9:30, at the latest. What's up, Kimberly? Juan Andrade. I'm sorry, but the Dodgers suck this year. You take that back. Dude, that was brutal. Like, that sucks. I don't even know what else to say. Bases loaded.
Rivera up the middle, base hit. Mateo around third. Mateo will score.
Man, what a terrible throw too. Like, where was this ball going? Look where the catcher is. Not even near the plate. Yeah, that was just brutal loss. Dodgers, yeah, they gotta turn it around, man. It's been getting ugly. Like the last month has been getting ugly. Is Terror Tram really worth it? I've loved it. I've done it 3 times or 2 times, 2 or 3 times. I can't even recall anymore. But I've had a blast every time. What's your favorite scary haunted maze for HHN? It's like a battle, man. Jason, Terrifier, Wyatt 6, like they've been Scarecrow, like these things have all been hitting like hard, very hard. FNAF, I've had a lot of fun in FNAF. I think FNAF is the one I've done the most this year. If I like try to remember how many times I've done things. Can you explain early entry? So early entry changed today, which is weird. It's like there's no like set thing for early entry. Today they opened up Five Nights at Freddy's at 5. Early entry is supposed to start at 5:30. So you're kind of behind the 8 ball if you didn't show up early. But early entry allows you to get in at 5:30, start doing mazes right away. For the most part, it's Five Nights at Freddy's and Terrifier. Those are like the ones that are open. Sometimes Poltergeist opens, and sometimes at the lower lot, Jason opens. I think like 6:15, 6 o'clock. It varies what else opens, but Terrifier or FNAF are the early entry. So that's where you head. Or if your heart desires, you can even do Fallout. I think Fallout opened like at 6, somewhere in that. These things change every day. It's crazy. Are they going to make the playoffs? Dodgers are going to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. That's 5 straight losses for the Dodgers. This ain't their year. Mentally not there. Man, it's weird, dude. It's weird what's happening right now with the Dodgers. I think we're okay. we just got to get to the playoffs. I feel like Dodgers are different in the playoffs. You know, it's a different beast. What's up, Jay? It's the first week. They'll get relaxed and tired over the next few weeks. Then you'll be able to tell. What are we talking about? I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about there. I just went yesterday, and thank God we had Express. We got to do everything plus rides before midnight. Wow, you killed it. One of our buddies had Express too, and he's like, dude, it took me quite a while to do everything, and I had front of the line. I was like, damn. I believe it. I believe these IPs, you already knew the big crowds were coming. Like, you already knew. Did you see Michael Myers? I don't know why that was allowed, but I saw a video of that situation. There was like security guards coming after or right behind, so I don't think they were able to wear a Michael Myers mask for long. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed at the event. Only waited 15 minutes for Terrifier when Express was 240. With Express when it was 240. Yeah, Terrifier's taking a lot of people. It's doing a really good job, like capacity-wise. It just seems like Jason is the one that's like struggling with the Express. I was about to say, how can you tell which maze is the best? Oh, I see. Dude, there's like 4 mazes that any of them could be the best of the night. It's just, things are really good this year. Anything in City Walk look like they'll be opening for Horror Nights? You know, that's a great question. I was really hoping Slice House was going to be the one open for Horror Nights. I don't know. We'll see. There's 2 more months, so it has a little bit of time. The one that's missing out on a lot of money is the Raising Cane's. How do you not open for Horror Nights? Like, what? Watch Raising Cane's open like in January, you know what I mean? Like the least busiest time. Do you think it's fair to say we'll get FNAF 2 at HHN? Without a doubt. FNAF 2 for sure. Where's my phone? I'm curious, what is the wait time right now? I'm curious what the wait times are. Today's Saturday, so like today's a good indication of crowd. Everybody could show up early, right? They don't have work. Like right now, Terror Tram, no wait. Perfect time to do Terror Tram. Chainsaw Man, 20 minutes. I might do that today. That might be one of the things I do if I go. Monstros 25, Wyatt 6, 30. Fallout is 30. Scarecrow is 40. Poltergeist 40. These are some good weights. That's not bad. Terrifier 60. Jason 100. And Five Nights at Freddy 120. Yeah, Jason, Terrifier, Five Nights at Freddy. Those are just battling for longest waits, which it's totally understandable. I understand. That's where the hype is. Slice House and Raising Cane's will be open during the holidays. I hope so. They should have been open right now. The amount of people that are coming for Horror Nights, my gosh. There's a lot of foot traffic. A lot of hungry people leaving Horror Nights. I'm always hungry after Horror Nights. Are Super Nintendo World and Mario Kart open during HHN? They're only open for certain tickets. I think the 2 p.m. combo, they have it. I think if you buy Express, you could go into Nintendo. I think that was added this year. But not general admission, you cannot go in Nintendo. You have to have the right ticket. You think you're going to do a RIP tour this year? No RIP tour. No RIP tour for me. Did Danny not join for HHN? No, he couldn't make it working. Very busy man. I haven't been able to talk to him as much lately, but we're trying to set something up for next week because I want to go with Danny. I want to experience with Danny like for the first time, you know, because he's biggest Five Nights at Freddy fan, so he's excited. I'm just reading right now. Yeah, they need to open that Korean barbecue. I 100% agree. I would like to eat there. The art Terrifier character is so creepy, but all the scare actors portraying him are amazing. Yeah, the art the clowns at Hollywood are so damn good. They're so good. They're just, it's just like, I know it's a weird analogy or like comparison, but it's like, oh, Mickey Mouse, you know, it's like Terrifier. It's art the clown right in front of me. I love that they and all the scare actors are having so much fun. You could tell they are. Yeah, the art the clowns are having fun. Like you could feel that for sure. What haunted house is best for early access? You got to follow your heart. I see you got Terrifier in your profile. Go to Terrifier. Go do that first. Maybe you could do it twice. What's up, Noah? What was your top 3 mazes this year? Mine were Terrifier, WWE, and Monstros. And did you see Slash Scare Actor? I did. That Slash Stiltwalker is awesome. Very, very cool. I think I have it right here. Right here. Look at that. That is cool. Yeah, they did a great job. The hair, the hat, you know what I mean? Everything. That's a really cool character. Really, really cool. My top 3, Jason, Terrifier, Wyatt 6, because it's new. You know, Scarecrow is returning, so it's hard to put it up there. Monstros was great. I love Monstros. I have not had a bad run in Monstros. It's been really good for me. Kawhi Nancy, 50. Are you going to Knott's? Halloween Haunt preview night? No, I do not. No preview night for me. When is Scary Farm? I just trying to think. I got the I'm doing media for Knott's. Everything's a blur in my brain. It's too many days to remember. Scary Farm. Let me see. September 18th. So, wow, we got a little while. I'll be there. I'll be there for opening day, not preview for Scary Farm. But I can't wait to do Bloody Mary. Can't wait to do Bloody Mary. As excited as I am for the zoo, I really want to do the zoo at night. The whole lights out experience, however that's going to go. I want to do that. I want to do that really good. Damn. Rope drop. We got Caesar. Whoa. My buddy Caesar, Rope Drop Nation, is at Horror Nights right now. He just tagged me on the Jason line. Let's see if it posted. Oh, okay. I think it posted. Let me. Let's see. Right here. That looks about right. 7 o'clock. All that early entry. Damn. If I had to take a guess, that's at least 1 hour. Could be more. It just depends on all the expresses and RIPs that start popping through because, they cut the line for that. But yeah, the Jason hype, I knew it. I knew the Jason hype was real, man. Jamie Lynn. But Kawhi Nancy, thank you for 50 months. I can't wait to cover Not Scary Farm. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff at Not Scary Farm. I'm very excited. Jamie Lynn, Mondo, I know you're kind of into wrestling, but it's crazy to think that Cena's retiring. CM Punk, AJ Lee have come back. What timeline are we in? I forgot who it was yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. They're like, breaking news. AJ Lee coming back. I'm like, what? So right. Like the last thing. Yeah, it's just like I think it's always like an odd feeling when like your favorite athlete retires or starts slowing down and is not as good as he used to be. That's happened to me like a lot of times, like especially with football. It's just crazy to see like an athlete in their prime and then you see them not in their prime. It's just, we all get old. You're going to get old. Nobody defeats Father Time. It's impossible. But John Cena had a great career. That dude's still in shape, and he looks like he's going to have a career after wrestling. So he's set up really nice. He has Peacemaker. I saw some weird things from Peacemaker, and I was like, I don't think I want to watch it. But people claim it's good. Korean barbecue will put me back at City Walk. I gotta visit it. Yeah, I gotta go to the Korean. I'm gonna go day one if I can. I would like to try the Korean barbecue day one. Was there a long line to meet Hamikuma? The Hamikuma is at the animation store, which is like right next to the fire towers. Nobody even knows it's there. I didn't know it was there. It was Junior that was like, hey, Hamikuma. And I was like, where? He's in the store. I was like, there was like 5 people waiting for Hamikuma. Nobody knows it's in there. So it was a very short line. I didn't have to wait long at all. What's up, Tony? Right now, Jason and Terrifier are my number 1 and 2. Endless Abyss. Super chat. Mondo, do you see Terrifier and FNAF returning for another year? Also, can we agree that Art is the mascot for HHN 2025? Dude, I was just talking about that. I don't know if it was Junior or Hector, or maybe I was telling Rick or SoCal Tall Guy. I can't remember who I was telling. It was one of them. I was saying, like, Horror Nights is making Art the Clown like a god, like an icon, pretty much. Because his utilization is, like, so deep into the event. And let me explain. In the Scaremony, he starts it off. The song that plays after the Scaremony is a song dedicated, inspired with Art the Clown, Terrifier. Ice 9 Kills, I think is the name. Art the Clown is roaming at the Scaremony in the Harry Potter roundabout, going behind the scenes. When you go down the hill, there's another Art the Clown, so you're going to meet two Art the Clowns on the way to Terrifier. You have the Terrifier maze. You have Art the Clown at the lower lot, running around all bloody. And then Art the Clown is also part of Chainsaw Chaseout. He starts it and ends it. That's just a lot of one character. I think it's awesome. I love Terrifier. I loved Terrifier before it was cool. Let me just say that. When a lot of people were like, oh, it's just so over the top. It's gore candy or whatever the heck they call it. It's not really horror. I've been loving Terrifier for a long time. But yeah, they like made him an icon. He's like a god now. It's crazy. But one thing I will say, like, just, me being a fan, I think they need to market that his name is Art the Clown. Because I hear a lot of people, when, like, Art's around, they're just like, Terrifier! 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 Let me take a picture, Terrifier! It's just like, I don't know. It's just, I just find it funny. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't call Freddy Fazbear, Five Nights at Freddy's! Five Nights at Freddy's, let me get a picture! You know what I mean? Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. There needs to be something that just says Art the Clown. So it's like, oh, it's Art the Clown. It's Art. Not Terrifier, but whatever. Maybe they don't care. Are you going to be doing Knott's Midnight Buffet? I'm having a buffet in my car. I guarantee my sandwich, chips, licorice, macadamia nuts, apple, orange, big ass water, big ass coffee. Way better than whatever the hell I'm going to have at midnight at Knott's. Yeah, it's just not for me. I rather just, I'm Jack in the Box broke me. I'd rather just have my midnight snack in my car. Watch some YouTube. You know what I mean? Do a little de-stressing. I don't know, decompressing. That's what I'm going to start with, my decompressing meal. But I'm glad you liked it. I didn't hear the best of things from that event or that midnight thing. Maybe they got better, so that's good to hear. Believe it or not, the zoo is where it's at. I can't wait. I always love when Knott's does new houses, so I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I highly recommend Haunted Hayride, Mondo. They invited me to their media day, so if everything goes well, this will be my first year doing the Hayride. I've only gone to that weird thing they did during COVID, but this will be the first time I do it like a regular hayride, so we'll see. The mazes were really good last year. I know they get a lot of slack, but season hot goer myself, the mazes were really good and their live show. I want to hear the dude sing. I think it's called Monty. His name's Monty. I want to hear him sing. It looks cool. It looks really, really cool. What are the best foods and drinks to try at Horror Nights? The Dance of the Dead. I really liked it from the Slash Bar. I would totally get it again. If I was so inclined to drop $18 on a drink, I would get Dance of the Dead, Slash Bar. I know for a fact that those beef tacos from Slash Bar are absolute fire as well. So get those. Probably the Five Nights at Freddy pizza. It's mid, but it's Five Nights at Freddy pizza. Horror Night inspired food. The Walking Taco is really good. Probably those drinks that are like Monstros inspired in the Plaza. I bet you those are really good. I would stick to like that kind of stuff. Plaza and Slash Bar. Just stick to those two. I don't know about Fallout Restaurant. I haven't heard nothing, but I know that the deviled eggs are not my jam. But yeah, that's my best. That's my best advice. Did you like the mini scare zone before the terror tram? I got so many videos I gotta put. It's just like when I'm in Horror Night mode, I'm not thinking of like posting on Instagram or Twitter. I'm just thinking of YouTube. So it's like that's my priority. But I'm circling around and posting all my short videos on. Let me. I have a great video of the Hell Bullies. Meet the Hell Bullies. I'm pretty sure that's what they were called, the Hell Bullies. I have a video. Let me. I'll post it right now. Hold on. Is it this one? Oh yeah. It's this one. Yeah, this is a good video. I love the Hell Bullies. I wish they had more room to work with. Honestly, they were good. They were good. All right, it's loading. I like the Hell Bullies though. It's cool that John did that. You know, like bring more environment stuff. You know, right before terror. He didn't have to do that. That terror tram little setup they did. That's like $50,000, I bet. All that stuff and time and effort, hire people. That's a lot of money. And they did it. You know, they made it happen. So thank you to John. Sheesh. Look at this. This is a good video. This is a good video right here. Whoa. It's the Hell Bullies. This crazy. Oh, you're behind us all the time. I was going to say, the scare zone's awesome. Just the Hell Bullies running this area. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I love it. Hey, shout out to the Hell Bullies. These two dudes, and then I think it's called a ghillie suit, where it's just like grass. These people were getting a lot of scares. Like a lot. Like they were on fire. I don't know how many performers, if there's more than these two dudes, I don't know, but these are the ones we saw. I love how he screams at the. I love it. I love that energy, man. Oh, you're behind us all the time. I was going to say, the scare zone's awesome. Just the Hell Bullies running this area. Yeah. Hell yeah. There you go, Hell Bullies. Will you be going on HHN on the 18th? I honestly, like I said, I never know when I'm going to go to Horror Nights. Like today, I didn't feel like going in the morning. I kind of really feel like going at night. I really feel like going at night. What's up, Anthony? With how much they spent on those animatronics for FNAF, it's for sure coming back to HHN. The wait times for Terrifier will for sure be coming back as well. You know, let's ask the question. I know it's a little early. Obviously, it's a little early. But let me ask the question. I really want to hear. I don't even know how many people do we got in this live stream. I haven't been looking. I got the phone up right here. Fire. Does it let me go in? Go in the live. There we go. There we go. We got about 300 people in this live. Do you think Five Nights at Freddy's comes back next year? Most likely Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And do you think Terrifier just comes back the same? Terrifier, just one more year of it. Would you be okay with that? Do you think it happens? And are you okay with it? I kind of want to say I would love Terrifier to come back, like back-to-back years, because that means we have the roaming arts again. At least I would hope. But we have the roaming arts everywhere. And I think it'd be a blessing, honestly. I love this idea. The roaming character thing and the house and part of the Scaremony and the chainsaw chase out. Like, damn, man. My heart says FNAF is like it has to be locked in. It's Blumhouse too. You know, we know how much Horror Nights loves Blumhouse. I would only imagine that FNAF 2 is going to do bonkers numbers, streaming and like movie sale. I think it comes back. The Terrifier, I'm really curious. I think it would just come back as Terrifier once again. Probably not much change at all. Do you think I'll need a rep pass the last weekend of HHN? I think Express or Express Unlimited. I think that's all you need if you want to save a little bit of money. I have watched Chainsaw Man. Yes. You know, I'm not gonna upload Chainsaw Man to this channel. I'm gonna upload it to Five Fires Live. I could honestly do that right now. Now that you mention it, I have the whole video, literally right here. Let's see. I gotta watch Chainsaw Man again. Our first watching, it just didn't go well. I'll leave it. I won't keep bringing up the story. Chainsaw Man. Where is my Chainsaw Man? Like, I'm almost wondering if I filmed it with my second phone, because I might have run out of battery. Yeah, I think it's on my other phone. Hold on. Stand by. Gosh, my phone has like all these like sticky candy feeling. My baby was using it. I got it right here, Chainsaw Man. Wait. Nope. Hold on. Video. What is it called? Chainsaw Man HHN. Chainsaw Man HHN Hollywood. Chainsaw Man the Chaos. Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood 2025. I'll upload. Man, I gotta upload. So I'm still gonna post my my Poltergeist walkthrough. I have all the scares. So I could compile them together like for a perfect walkthrough. I'll do that today at some point. All right, it's uploading. The Chainsaw Man. Damn, I'm uploading it to... Did I upload it to the right channel? All right, it's uploading to this channel, I guess. I did it to the wrong one. Hold on. Gosh, let me delete this. It's so funny. All right, we're on the right channel. Chainsaw Man, The Chaos, Halloween Horror Nights, Hollywood. All right. It's uploading. Should be fast. Maybe we could watch a little bit of it. Mondo, does Sonic want to do HHN? Sonic's with his dad right now. He's not in California. I'm sure he's totally bummed. Jason is like his favorite thing in the world. Five Nights at Freddy's like his favorite thing in the world. So yeah, he's missing out on an epic year. I hope he can make it next year though. He loves Horror Nights. Very big Horror Night fan. The good old Sonic. I haven't seen any of your lives because I don't want to be spoiled before I go, but as a huge WWE fan, I'm curious what your honest thoughts were of Wyatt 6. My honest thoughts of Wyatt 6 was it's a beautiful maze. I'm not super into Wyatt 6 enough to be like, oh, look at all these details and this means that and this means this. I have no idea. But the way that John made the maze, you don't have to know anything. You're just walking in through a badass original. It just feels like a Horror Night maze more than some wrestling thing. It doesn't feel like a wrestling thing at all, if I had to give my opinion. But it's a really good maze. Lots of great scares, cool sets. The way that they scare you is awesome. There's like a lot of trickery, I feel. A lot of trickery in that maze. But it's really well done. Wyatt 6 is like my third favorite maze. It could honestly, on any given night, it could be number one for all I know, you know. I got invited as media last year, and this year, Hayride is so much fun for what it is. The mazes feel like home haunts and are dark AF with some good scares. This will be my first year, so I can't wait. Sometimes mazes be too dark. You know, I want to enjoy the stuff in here. I want to see it. Saw you and Chris on opening day, but was too shy to say hi. I'm so glad I got to see the two of you together again. Such a fun live stream. Yeah, Chris, amazing job. Amazing. I didn't realize he was live for 5 hours. Like, thank you, Chris. God damn, 5 hours. I didn't even realize it. Will you be going to HHN with Demi? She hasn't hit me up, but I would love to go with her. I don't even know. Let me ask her right now. Let's see. Dude, that's wild. So you mentioned Demi, and I'm like, I would love to go with Demi. Look what Instagram does. I open my Instagram, a picture of Demi meeting a Jonas brother, I guess. Tell me these stupid ass phones aren't listening to every word you say. I would assume these images too. They're probably AI data hoarding everything that's happening with these phones. It's getting too coincidental with these things. I wish there was a way to turn that off. Like, I don't want this stupid phone to hear me like that. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's wild. Are we going to HHN or what? All right, I messaged Demi. I haven't had a chance to message her, but she's doing a lot of oogie boogies, so I don't know if she has time. The Fallout corn dog and the iguana on a stick was so gross we threw it away. Whew. When I think of Fallout, I don't think of good cooking is coming out of any of that show. That's good to know. I won't get that then. Hello, Manda. I want to let you know your live stream with Chris was on fire. His screaming during Terrifier was funny as hell. I almost peed my pants from laughing so hard. It was Chris. I couldn't, in my point of view, I can't hear Chris screaming. It's so loud in these mazes. A lot of people have said that. I need to rewatch the live. I haven't rewatched the live, so I got to hear that. Yes, both make Universal big money. I would love to see them come back. Yeah, who would get the sound stage? Stranger Things 5, because you know that's coming. Yeah, is Stranger Things going to come? Even if the show's bad ending, it's probably still going to come to Horror Nights. It's just such a gigantic fan base. FNAF is definitely coming back since they're going to make a sequel. Albert says no, it would have to be Hollywood exclusive because Orlando never does repeats. That's a Hollywood thing. Is that true that Orlando doesn't do repeats? I don't know Orlando lore like that. That's crazy. I would just hope that FNAF story progresses in the maze and not the same since there's so much lore. Well, FNAF 2 could get crazy interesting, and it's supposedly way scarier, more of a horror aspect. I would like FNAF to come back. Why not? Why not? Maybe Art to be around the park. FNAF maybe is welcome. Blumhouse or second movie. Yeah, I could see that, right? Art is just a roaming character next year, but maybe the house doesn't come. Or does Terrifier have to have a house for then Art to be around roaming? I don't know. I don't know what these rules are. All these contracts with IPs. What's up, Christina? Posted a video snippet on my Twitter of Art the Clown playing patty cake with a random attendee. It was so random and so wild. Let me see. Let's take a look.
Please do not stop. Please do not stop.
He's like, patty cake. Yeah, you never know what you're going to see Art doing out there, right? I have some more Art the Clown video. I just haven't come across to posting them yet. I'll be posting a lot. I don't know. I've been, my brain is just cooked. I've been to Horror Nights 3 times already. And I want to go again today. How crazy is that? Dodger says, I could see them swapping some of this year's repeats for Wednesday, Stranger Things, but keeping FNAF, Terrifier, I wouldn't mind Jason staying. Dude, honestly, if this exact Jason Maze came back next year, I wouldn't mind. It's really good. It's just a really good maze. And I love Jason, so like, I don't know. I might be biased on the Jason love. Oh, man. What's up, FamG Thrills? Were you able to find out if HHN closes earlier on Wednesday versus the weekend? I did not find out. I apologize. If I go today, I'll ask. Honestly, you know what? I'll get the answer for you right now. Hold on. Stand by. Question. All right, I'll find out the answer, FamG Thrills. Don't even worry about it. I got you. Hey, Mona, do you know if this year RIP still has their own lines besides Express? Keep up the great content. Yes. You're hearing stories about people waiting 30 minutes to 50 minutes for Jason Express. You have RIP, you walk right in the maze. Doesn't even matter about the Express. You have your own line. RIP. It's so dirty. When you're RIP, you're on another level, man. You truly feel like VIP. Let me see. Okay. Chainsaw Man has been uploaded. All right. Let's watch some Chainsaw Man. Damn. All right. Let me go to Five Fires Live. Five Fires Live. There we go. A short. Like, is there any Chainsaw Man fans in here? Just to throw it out there, Chainsaw Man is the show in the DreamWorks theater, so it's like a 4D experience, even though you don't get 3D glasses. It was a really cool show. I couldn't enjoy it to the full extent. But if I go today or if I go tomorrow, Chainsaw Man's like one of my priorities. I want to enjoy it this time. I thought it was really cool. Anytime DreamWorks Theater gets used for anything other than Kung Fu Panda, I'm so excited. It's a really good theater experience, Chainsaw Man. Let me just give you a little snippet right here. Yeah, one thing I find really cool about Chainsaw Man is the fact that like that IP, like that anime and Universal collabed to do this like original thing for this theater. Just Universal, like this is a Universal thing, and all of a sudden we have it in Hollywood. It's just very cool. It's cool to get assets from other theme parks to come to our theme park. Very cool utilization. But I don't want to spoil this too much. This is really cool if you haven't seen it. Just wanted to show a little bit of it. I'm going to think we'll get a sequel to Jason Universe next year with Jason's like Uber Jason. Jason Takes Manhattan. You know, I keep wondering that too because Jason is going to have a TV show if I'm not mistaken. So maybe it could be based on the TV show. Jason comes back another year. You know it's going to be popular. You're going to be popular. What's up, William? I want to let you know your live stream with Chris was on fire. Oh, I think I already read that. Day one heroes with Chris. We need a Mystery Bay HHN live. I wish. It's not so easy to be like at a theme park like that with my girlfriend. We need a babysitter is what I'm trying to say. I would love to go with my girlfriend. I have never been to Reign of Terror, but you can't film there, so I probably won't be doing Reign of Terror. I heard the macaroni brisket from Jason Barbecue was pretty decent. Do you have a picture? Can you like tag me on Instagram or something? I want to see what it looks like. Demi might not reply right away. They're at a Jonas. Oh, that's probably why she took a picture with Jonas Brothers. Yeah. Maybe we'll hear from Demi in a couple days. Okay. What are your thoughts on Orlando getting better animatronics for their showtime scene in FNAF? My thoughts are they did incredible. It's very cool that even the background's themed. It's just A plus. I don't know what else to think. You're going to HHN too. Nice. We're going for the vibes. we ain't doing nothing cool today, that's for sure. I did RIP yesterday for the first time. Can't wait to go back to regular. You can't wait to go back to I wish I could go back to RIP again. I saw they have Art the Clown roaming the RIP buffet area, which makes me more hyped for my RIP tour. More hype than Blumhouse photo op. Yeah, I have not heard good things about the Blumhouse photo op thing. But, you know, it is what it is. RIP, you're paying for the experience overall. You know, it's just the photo ops was whatever. But RIP is still amazing. I'm a huge Chainsaw Man fan. Binge watched all the episodes in one day. Damn. It's only like 1 or 2 seasons or something, right? Like it's fairly new. Did you see the 7 p.m. crowd running to FNAF on opening day? I did not. We did the opposite of the crowd on opening day. We went to Fallout. We didn't go to the lower lot. Looked up the time. HHN closes at 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm really curious what people on my Twitter or my Instagram. Some people are saying it's 1 a.m. on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see what other people say. But I believe you, Anthony. If it says 2, it says 2. My post HHN sandwich, incredible. I'm so happy to, like, it's just when you do horror nights, you can't help but be like starving at the end of the night. All the walking you did, you know, you got all these smells just hitting you all throughout the park. Oh man. What's up, my Alyssa? I can't wait to hear about your trip soon. Would you say Fright Fest is worth the money? Looking to take my girlfriend. I don't know how far you live from Fright Fest. If you're less than an hour, I would totally go to Fright Fest. More than an hour, I don't know, man. It's just Six Flags is not close. But I have fun at Fright Fest. I feel like you have to like roller coasters because that's kind of the package. You get to do the roller coasters and Fright Fest. You know what I mean? Six Flags roller coasters are terrifying. They're very scary. You got to reread that. He said that he can't go back to regular line. Yeah, I can't go back either. I don't want to do regular lines. RIP's too good. It's too good. It looks so cool to see HHN content, but I'm such a wimp. I'll run for dear life if I set foot in that event. That is the point. That is what you're paying for, running for your life. It's weird to say that, but that's what you pay for when you go to horror nights. Would you say this year's crowd is bigger than last year? Oh, 100% bigger than last year. I guarantee it is bigger than last year. But it's to be expected. These IPs are gigantic. The crowds are coming. We got Johnny. Super chat. Johnny dropping a $9.99. Thank you, Johnny. Monda opening night was awesome. I ended up getting express $10.45 tip for every team member told me to go to the box office around 10:30 to 11, but they need to get approval first. Tip for everyone. Hell yeah! How much did you pay, Johnny? I'm so glad you got express like that. Dude, show it. That's what I'm saying. You could show up at 10:30, and if they're selling express that day, it could be 75 to 150. And you could totally knock out all the mazes in 4 hours or whatever you have left. I'm glad you listened to me, dude. It's like a low-key secret tip that not a lot of people take advantage of, but I say it every year. I say that tip every year. It seems like all days close at 2 a.m. Okay, I believe it. It was 139. There you go. Boom. Save money, dude. That's awesome to hear. Dude, 139 for express? Money. I need like a money in the bank sound drop. Like a ching. I need that. I need to add that. How would you rate the smells in Terrifier? I could have smelled nothing yesterday. Even opening day. I don't know. The smells are like out of a 10 being the worst. The smells are like at a 3. In all the mazes. Like nothing really ever stood out to me of like, oh, it's poop smell. You know, it never stood out like that. Even though I know I'm in the poop room or whatever at Terrifier, it didn't smell like it. Which I guess is a good thing, right? I don't have to smell that. 139 for Express HHN at 10:30. That is correct. They sell Express. I say it every year, and I'm glad some people take advantage of it. But they don't always sell it every day. But lots of times, Universal sells Express after 10. Sometimes I guess it's 10:30, and it's like at a discounted rate. So sometimes it's even $75. I've seen that before. I've even seen Express for $50 if I can remember. I think it was like after 11 it was 50. And I bought it. I was like, "Shee, I'm gonna do everything. $50. Why not? I get to do everything." I smell gingerbread in the Christmas room. Damn, I don't. Let me ask. Did you guys smell stuff in Terrifier? I don't remember smelling gingerbread. I wish I did. I love gingerbread. I like gingerbread a lot. I heard sometimes they sell out of Express and you end up being stuck with general admission. That happens a lot. Yes, that is true. That is true. The Terrifier smelled so bad. The poop was intense. Dang, I must have clogged nose or something. I do have a stuffy nose like I don't smell the best, so like my smelling abilities are not the best. Why it smelled bad in the witch scene. Dang, I didn't smell that. Wow. The burning hair smell in Terrifier grossed me out. Much more than the poop room. Which one was the burning hair? That's crazy. The bathroom is the same sense from Texas, 2007. Damn, that's crazy that you could like pinpoint a smell like that. 2007 chainsaw, Texas. We had Pooh Boy in there, and the toilet squirted out. Ah, so nasty. So nasty. Did anyone else get sprayed in Poltergeist? I think we got wet in The one that I got wet, and it was like, what the hell wet me was in Fallout in the beginning. It's just like, I'm like, I don't even know what happened. I just got wet. Oh, man. Poltergeist. It was like a perfumes in the perfume section in the SpongeBob episode. What? I don't even know what that means. I definitely can't afford Express this year, so I hope I get through just with early entry. I think if you do early entry, your best bet is to do FNAF, Jason. Boom, boom, right there. Whatever those take you, just knock them out. And if you ask my honest opinion, I would show up. I guess you have to have an annual pass to be in early. If you do not have an annual pass, I want to be the first person in the gate. So as soon as early entry starts, boom, run, get your ass to Five Nights at Freddy's. And then go wait in line at Jason. And I think if you knock those two out, you're probably going to knock out the event. Terrifier could still be really, really bad. But hey, you only have really one maze that is going to have a high wait time. Fallout, Monstros, Wyatt 6, even Scarecrow, they're not carrying like hour waits or nothing. So I think if you knock out FNAF and Jason, bam, bam, you're good. You can knock out quite a bit of the event on general admission. But when I say you can knock these things out, I'm talking you're not taking no breaks. You know, you ain't eating, getting a drink. You're just go, 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 go. Come on, come on. Like your only break is a water break, and then just keep going. You can't stop. You see the smells. They're gonna keep me away from HHN, or at least not those mazes. Yeah, I know. Like who in their damn minds like, oh, I can't wait to go in that poop room. You know what? Nobody's saying that. Yeah, Exorcist Believer is one of the nastiest rooms ever. I still feel Creepshow, the kitchen, bathroom scene, that was disgusting smell. I really, like, for some reason, that one just stayed with me. Like, the leprechaun, whatever that weird-ass smell was in Holidays in Hell, that was really intense. Exorcist Believer was bad, too, though. I think the beginning where the two girls are in like the horse barn or something. I don't know. I've never seen that movie. I guess I should watch it one day so I can review it. Did you try any themed drinks? I only tried one drink so far, the Dance of the Dead in the Slash Bar. I highly recommend. It was really good. I definitely would say it's worth it, and it's pretty strong drink. Um, Hey, Mondo, I'm going the 19th. I got general ticket for HHN, and this is going to be my first year going because I can't afford express. Do you know any strategy for general admission? Queen, I don't know if you have an annual pass, but if you do have an annual pass, you're already ahead of the game. You get to be in the park like early. You can't get in line and do early entry, but you're in the park, and whenever lots of times they're letting people regular general admission. They're letting people in at 6:30 sometimes. Sometimes they actually wait till 7. Other times, like for me yesterday, we did Terror Tram at 6:15. So I don't know. Like today too. Today they opened Five Nights at Freddy at 5 instead of 5:30. So I don't know. Times change on things, but if you do not have an annual pass, you better be the first person at the gate. 7 o'clock, they'll let you, or maybe 6:50, they'll let you in the park. If I have general, like, I know this sounds weird, but this is just me personally. If I'm trying to tell somebody how to have a good time at Horror Nights, what would you do? This is what I would do. I go in the park, Terror Tram. I know nobody will tell you that. Terror Tram. I would do Terror Tram. First thing, Terror Tram. Second thing, Fallout. Third thing, Monstros. Fourth thing, Wyatt 6. Fifth thing, Scarecrow. And then at that point, I'd be like, do I want to wait an hour or two for Five Nights or Jason? Do I really want to do? No, Scarecrow one more time. That's how you got a general admission. You gotta think like that. What is short? Just do the short stuff. This is only 20 minutes. Let's do it. Let's go watch the Purge show. Do all that. Go on a ride. You got to. There's rides open. You could have a great time with general admission. So, don't think you can't. Thanksgiving room low-key smell good. Man, I don't remember that room smelling good, dude. Do they have scare actors in the smelly room? They always do. They always have actors in the smelly room. I don't know how they do it, man. I'd be like puking almost. Hey, Mondo, you should test Express Pass. Maybe starting a timer each time you hop in. Maybe next week. Not this week. I know what you mean, but Express, no matter what, you're going to wait way less than whatever the hell the regular line is. It works. It does its job. Express is worth it. Like, to me, if you could afford Express Unlimited, that's the golden ticket. You want to be in there if you can. I know it's expensive, but if you can. We got Johnny Super Chick. Johnny. I loved having a pass, and one thing I noticed opening night, I did not hear "keep it moving, have a good time in the houses. Thank you" to the team member, even though they sent me to the wrong line on Express Standby. Dude, I know I don't want to jinx it either, but the whole "keep moving," it didn't happen, and it was awesome. Thank you, Universal. Obviously, they heard the feedback that nobody wants to hear people yelling "keep moving" continuously. Especially you just waited 3 goddamn hours for Jason. I want to enjoy the maze. damn, is it that much to ask? But yeah, the team members are doing an amazing job right now. And like I said, the times I've seen like a team member hurry up somebody, they'll like kind of walk up to you and be like, "Hey, come on," they'll do one of these. Stop looking at the bear. In Fallout. What do you think is the sleeper hit of the season? Fallout. Easily. I think it's Fallout. Like every time like if you were to do surveys on guest satisfaction, Fallout is like up there, man. People are really loving that maze. I have some cousins. They're only coming to Horror Nights to do 2 mazes. They're big gamers. They love video games. They're doing Fallout. Fallout's like their main one that they care about, and Five Nights at Freddy's. And I can't wait to take that. I'm gonna try to convince them to go to like Monstros. We're right there. Maybe Terror Tram. I feel like they would like Terror Tram. I think the ones like I wouldn't take people that are not in a horror night. Like I would never take them to Terrifier. I would never take them to Jason either. But I think Monstros is pretty good. I'm not saying it's not scary, but we're already right there. Fallout, Monstros. Might as well do both. I think the sleeper hits Fallout. What's up, Judy? I only had one team member tell me keep walking at the entrance of Terrifier on opening night 12:30. Hey, I'll take keep moving outside the maze than it continuously yelled at you in the maze. That is true, but if I had to, it's funny you bring that up. The Art the Clown being outside the maze, it slows down people going into the maze. It's just like people want to interact with Art. They want to say hi or yell at him or, say nice things, whatever the case might be. People want to interact with Art. So I do feel like it slows down the line of people going into the maze. It's an odd thing, but I was watching it while I'm waiting in line. I was seeing it happen all the time. And then when I finally go in to walk in the maze, I do it too. Art the Clown! I'm yelling at Art or I'm trying to videotape him on the right side. Art's a superstar. I'm just happy. But it does slow down the line at the beginning. Oh. I love Monstros the most. Monstros is great. It's a great maze. I love Monstros. I haven't had a bad run in it. They've been really good in there. When are you going with your tias? We're going soon. I can't wait. We're gonna go very soon. That barren Fallout looks huge and scary. That's what she said. The facade of Terrifier has to be the best facade ever to look so beautiful at night. I know. Oh man, I'm gonna bring up something. I don't know if it's like a hot take, I guess. All right, let me show this. So, Universal Studios Hollywood, if you're watching, y'all should take my advice. I have something I want to say. I've been meaning to say this. I haven't had a chance to like Bonfire. I've just been so busy. I think we all know social media is very popular. It's gigantic. Everybody watching, everybody that has a social media account, you are the media. We are the media. You are the media. I think it's a great idea if Universal started implementing like a line that's just for photos. Like, gosh, what's the best way to explain it? I want them to create a section where people just come to take photos with the facades. Because right here, there's a perfect example, and it goes to Anthony's point. This facade is freaking beautiful. I like staring at it when I'm in line. It's just they literally grabbed this thing out of the movie and stuck it in Curious George parking lot. Like, it's insane. I think they should create opportunities for photo ops with the facades. And it doesn't have to be every maze, but I'll give you another prime example. Everybody and their mama wants a photo with the Five Nights at Freddy facade. I think it's just the way I look at it. I want as many people to be blasting these facades all over their social media. Free marketing. Gazillion of marketing. You know what I mean? Look, I'll give you another example right here. Look, the Five Nights at Freddy one. Hold on. Right here. Just like that. It doesn't have to interrupt the line. Nothing. But if they could create photo op areas, let people line up, get your photo, boom, move on with your... They could probably sell Photo Pass with this stuff. I think it's a great idea. I honestly feel dedicated photo op facade view would be awesome. If they just did it for Terrifier, and if they did it with FNAF, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind taking a cool ass photo op with Scarecrow. That facade's beautiful, man. I don't know. That's just me throwing stuff out there. I think it's a great idea. And I think a lot of people would appreciate it because people want photos with the facades. These are they're genuinely beautiful things, man. Like, us Horror Night fans, we appreciate facades. I don't know. I think it's a great idea. What does the chat think? Do you think it's worth their time to go out of their way and do something like that? I think it is. I think it really is. Like, the ones I was thinking, it's probably not a good idea. Like, it would be hard to implement anything with Wyatt 6. There's just no space. I think they could do a cool photo op with Jason, the Jason facade. Love the idea. Dedicated photo zone. Set up a photo booth, or set up a booth for pictures. You agree? Okay. Photo op in front of Fallout Boom. Man, yeah, Fallout's a hard. There's no way to get a photo op with anything in there. It's all inside. But, like, there's some facades that could easily become photo ops. This right here, Terrifier for sure. Scarecrow could definitely be one, in my opinion. What else could be a photo op? I don't know. I would have to put more thinking into, like, what else I would make into a photo op. But yeah, definitely this. It would be cool. Very, very cool. That should be included with RIP photo ops. I know. I wish, man. That'd be so memorable. Honestly. What's up, Janelle? Do you recommend early entry on a Sunday? Super recommend. Not just a regular, a super recommend. Without a doubt. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I don't even know how many likes we're at. We're at 159. 159. Man, it's only 8:30. It's only 8:30. It's early. Straight up early right now. All right. what do you guys want to talk about? I think I've got to all the things. Yeah, Monstros. Goddamn. Yes, I totally forgot. Photo op with Monstros. Dude, beautiful facade. Oh, man. Easily. Monstros, Scarecrow, FNAF, Jason. 4 photo op facades. They would be so popular, in my opinion, for sure. I would do it as soon as those things were available. I would do it. So if Universal you're watching, put that in an email, send it to somebody. Think about it. It's a great idea. It's a great idea, especially with how prevalent social media is now. Social media is like everything these days. If I go tonight, I'm not going to go live. I would probably just vlog it. Just vlog. If I go live, it might be tomorrow. We might be live tomorrow. I have to charge all my stuff. I don't have it. Like my battery, is it over here? I have to charge my battery, my charging brick. What do you think is better, Scary Farm or HHN? Well, only one's open right now, so I can't tell you. We got to wait for the other one to open. Do you recommend RIP debating if I should do it for my birthday this year? If you could afford it, hell yeah. Instantly do it. If it's your birthday, there's no better present than a RIP tour. I'm just saying. I don't think you could get a better birthday than a RIP birthday trip. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Birthday RIP, hell yeah. Poltergeist is pretty cool. Poltergeist is growing on me, man. It's growing. I just had a terrible first run, but I'm really enjoying Poltergeist. It's been a lot of fun. Those actors they're going hard in there. Where do I look when HHN closes? Yeah, trying to find HHN hours is kind of tough. On Twitter, Universal Studios Hollywood, they always tweet out hours. First thing in the morning, boom, this is what we're open and close today. They should do that for Horror Nights. Boom, these are our hours. Boom. Even if it's the same hours, just tweet it. People want to see. Hey, today early entry starts at 5. Tweet. That would be helpful if they did that. What time is best for Purge Dangerous Waters on a Saturday? Just do the last show. Whatever the last show of Purge Dangerous Waters is, the day you go, just do that one. Because you want to focus on the houses. You know what I mean? You want to do the houses. And then towards the end of the night, whatever the last show is, just do that one. I can't wait to watch Purge Dangerous Waters. I haven't done it yet. I would absolutely do photo op on the porch at the front of Wyatt 6. I would too. Trust me, I would. The Wyatt 6 without a doubt should be a photo op, but like to impede the line and there's not enough room. It's very claustrophobic to have a queue and then a photo. I don't know. I just don't think it would work there. It would be good, though. A lot of people would want that photo op. That facade's great. It's hard to get, like, a good look at it. You know what I mean? Like a straight front view at it because you're just kind of walking by the side. But it is a beautiful facade. Very beautiful facade. Is this one of the best years best years ever for you, Mondo? Yes, this is a really great year, really good year. Especially that Terror Tram is hit well too. To me, it elevated everything. It's a great year. It's going to be one to remember. I really feel that way. We got a question from Krista, or comment. What would you like Universal to bring to Hogsmeade for HHN? I think it'd be great to have a lot of villain characters, Death Eaters roaming around. Bellatrix would be amazing to meet. Yeah, all those things are awesome. I don't remember the lady's name that I met one time, but I met a lady. I don't even know how else to say it. She's at the very top of Universal. And I had a chance to ask her straight up. I said, why can't Voldemort be in here? And she just said, he'll never be in here. And I just started laughing because I thought it was funny. And I was like, well, that seems like such a crutch, because you have this wonderful land and this wonderful IP, but you can't fill it. Like Voldemort, Bellatrix, all those characters. Why not? But yeah, I don't know if the new Harry Potter show can change things. But we will only see Death Eaters. Maybe I guess Fantastic Beasts could be a thing that could show up for whatever reason. But I've thought about this question. If one thing I wish was a possibility is dark arts. I really think dark arts playing at Horror Nights would be an incredible thing, because it just gives people something else to do. Something to focus on for like 20 minutes or whatever. And dark arts, I feel like, never really got flushed out. And a lot of people, they're like, what the hell's dark arts? Like, they don't even know what it is. I think dark arts would play in the Horror Nights setting really, really well. I wish we would get dark arts year in, year out, but we don't. I think Horror Nights is the perfect medium to play dark arts. It's Horror Nights, dark arts. What more do you want? And it doesn't have to have drones if they can't do it, but I wish dark arts would come. And the Death Eaters should just be here for summer. Those dudes were awesome. I love Death Eaters. In 2019, they had photo op with scare actors from Spirits and Demons. I remember. I think I have my blog. 2019 HHN 5 Fires. I think I have that in my blog. Is it this? I think it's, wow, this has 800,000. What the hell? That's crazy.
There, we finally got
Dude, look at the height. We got JP
to the very front. The barricades have been taken off.
Andre.
You're almost there. And all the scare, there's a lot of scare actors that I've already set up.
Dude, we need that Scaremony to come back with the fire towers. The same exact Scaremony. Doesn't even need a change. Just bring it back. Fire towers. Yeah, right here. Look at this.
For Universal Monsters. This is so cool. Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. I almost want to say that's from Holidays in Hell. But look at Universal did all this for photo ops. All that right there. All that. A red carpet. They even had a red carpet. You know, dare I say, this was before alcohol and food was so important. You know what I mean? Because that's all that's dominated the plaza now. But I remember that was a photo op. Damn, look at the lower lot. We had a stage down there that year on the left right here. It's Starcourt Mall. Dang, I remember that. The strange Scoops Ahoy. Man, we had a lot of stuff back then. A lot of cool stuff. Do you know when they start letting people line up for houses with the 2 p.m. tickets? Probably like 5, maybe even 4:30 for all I know. But you want to say you're going to FNAF, you want to start roaming around 5. You know, they might let people in to the queue at 5. Because today they let people in at 5 instead of 5:30. Any more new merch? The only new merch that I saw yesterday was the Hamikuma stuff. I have not seen anything else that's new. In my opinion, all houses were great except for Five Nights at Freddy and Fallout. Both the houses to me should never come back. My favorite houses were Terrifier and Wyatt's and Jason. All right. Angry Orchard Hard Cider is releasing a Jason Voorhees line of cider. You think it'll be sold at Hollywood? Is it in Orlando? I could have sworn people were talking about it over there. I'm sad I started going in 2022, not earlier. I never got to experience the Metro sets. I know. I don't know if we'll ever get Metro sets back. FanFest got the Metro sets before we did. Well, kind of the Metro. They got the lower lot, is what I'm trying to say. All right. I am going to think about my current state of mind. I might end up at Horror Nights today. We'll see. I'm going to go play some Fortnite. And I'm going to look at my fantasy team. God, fantasy football is so hard this year. I had A.J. Brown, straight garbage. A.J. Brown, like, I don't even think it's A.J. Brown's fault. It's just Saquon and Jalen Hurts are just too good at rushing the ball. So it's like, why would I throw? We're just killing Cowboys with the run. We don't have to throw the ball. All right. I just want to say thank you guys so much. We'll talk a lot of Horror Nights, possibly tomorrow for Speculation Sunday. We might move it to Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But next week, I can't wait to be back at Disneyland. I know we've been doing a lot of Universal, but we'll be back at Disneyland next week. Probably like 2 or 3 times. I need some Disneyland in my life. I've been looking at too much scary shit too much. I always like breaking up all this Horror Nights with the Disneyland. It's a nice break. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Awesome Bonfire. Thank you to everybody in the chat for making this incredible. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Anybody going to horror night today or tomorrow, good luck, and I hope you have the best night ever. And stay safe. Drive home safely, because I know everybody's leaving so late. All right, smash the like button. We are firing it down. Love y'all.